Down here on pit lane ahead of the Hy-Vee one-step 250, and you can see behind me Colton Herta's car is just getting set to go along with about 27 other drivers. All right, Josh, so there's a lot going on out here during a game. Who seems to be the guy that's always able to find you out here on the ice?
I'm here on the Talent course. We're on hole 17, Devil's Drink. Why is it called Devil's Drink? Because water completely surrounds this 17th green, making it an absolute challenge for anybody who steps on the tee trying to put it close to the pin. Iowa State athletes are happy to be able to make a little bit of extra money, all while impacting the community. And it really feels like a slam dunk. Of course, rain and lightning can spell disaster for golfers and fans alike, and with tournament play approaching soon, concerns still loom. After a short off-season break, things are back in full swing with spring training underway here in Surprise, Arizona, as the Kansas City Royals have pitchers and catchers reporting today. There are some sizzling hot players in the Sun Devil lineup so far this season, and it's time to update you on the younger guys who have taken the torch to the opponent. Wakanda will be shutting down the golf course on June 20th, so the 19th is the last day that members out here have to play, and the last chance for them to get some golf in. Another men's hoops offseason means one thing and one thing only: more portal madness. ASU men's basketball head coach Bobby Hurley has already found some talent that he believes will make an impact at ASU. A lot of fun out here, but all the action yesterday was out of the Champions course as PGA Tour players and their partners were out on the links having fun for a good cause. Coach, so while class for people like us here at the desk may be dismissed in the summer, plenty of work still to be done when it comes to Arizona State football in the offseason. So as you head into this period of time, what do you know about your football team as it stands today? National Signing Day concluded this week, and with it a ton of Sun Devil recruits coming in. Big Diesel, I don't think there's a question. It's the four-star quarterback, Jaden Rashada, who has almost everyone's attention right now. So I've always thought about what I'd do if I earned a $260 million contract. You ever think about that? Maybe take to the skies, run a private jet? I mean, come on, a private chef and a gassed-up jet at my disposal doesn't sound too bad. But hey, unfortunately for me, I'm not Tyrese Halliburton. The former Cyclone got paid late last night. The All-Star guard agreed to a 5-year, $260 million max contract extension. The calendar is flipped from June to July, and with it, the Big 12 officially welcomes its newest members to the conference. They were already on the future schedules, but today it's official. You see him just taking down this number 15 ranked Cal Bear defense. That's a running back that the Sun Devils now, Sammy, are really looking for. So we're going to have to see over the next few weeks in spring football practice who that guy is who starts to stand out as a leader. Ben, we got news earlier this week that the winner of the national championship in Scottsdale next month will receive an invite to next year's Masters. Young guy right now, an amateur, Sam Bennett, holding his own. He's in the top 5. He's clearly not scared of the moment, but how are some of the other Sun Devil alumni performing in Augusta right now? Birds defecating on your parked car. The weather in Arizona. Maybe that first sip of water in the morning. It's all so consistent. What else is consistent? ASU innovating. Hey, a couple of weeks ago, the university was named #1 in innovation for the 8th straight year, according to U.S. News and World Report. After some of the program stamping wins earlier in the season, things have started to trail off. The team is now number 33 in the pairwise rankings, and head coach Greg Powers knows that things have to change ASAP. TPC Scottsdale took on a life of its own on Saturday as the party began to roar too loud. Scottsdale police closed the gates to ticket holders due to overcrowding, and the event stopped selling alcohol early in the afternoon. Robert Mastro-Simone buries another breakaway goal, burying number 2 Minnesota in overtime. The whole team was celebrating, and even head coach Greg Powers got in on the action. Take a look at this.
This is what the greatest thing about sports is. You play to win the game. Hello?
You play to win the game. That's exactly right. Unfortunately, as Herman, every other coach knows, it doesn't always end up being a W on the schedule. And almost as if cued in on a TV show, the Twitter trolls walk through the door and arrive, creating a firestorm of criticism. Let's go ahead and take a look at some of the reactions to ASU's last game against Oklahoma State on Twitter, as fans taking to social media. And right out of the gate, I mean, come on, I had to bring it up. Oklahoma State already poking some fun at ASU on Twitter, referencing Herm in their caption here. The annual Barrett-Jackson car auction in Scottsdale wrapped up over the weekend, The event will soon expand to 2 auctions a year and is expected to continue bringing in people of all ages. I went out to the auction yesterday to experience firsthand how the event is innovating in order to appeal to younger generations.
For 34 years, hundreds of thousands of people have continued pouring into Scottsdale's Westworld, host site of Barrett-Jackson, for a look at their favorite cars, memorabilia, and the chaos of the auction block. But in the past couple of years, Chandler, Arizona's own Radford Racing School and its partners have captured the younger audience. New experiences have helped to bolster the next generation of young car enthusiasts.
We're growing the next generation of car aficionados, and by giving them that immersive experience where they can appreciate it from all different aspects.
They're continuing to find ways to sustain that growth. One of the ways they're doing that is right behind me, as they have this fan event where you can hop in the shotgun of a Ram TRX and take a ride with one of the best drivers in the valley. Let's go check it out.
Oh my God! Are you kidding me? People hear, oh, they're gonna jump a truck. Oh yeah, right. So I think just the excitement and the surprise is the best part of the whole trip.
Those reactions are why Radford Racing School has been among the top of the podium when it comes to enthusiast experiences at Barrett-Jackson. The school has developed a great system for luring in the younger generation with a rush.
Man, it was a thrill. It felt like Disneyland. Just the drifts and the jumps were awesome.
I thought it was just thrilling, and right when I hopped in, I was like, this is gonna be awesome. And the second jump, it was just you're in the air for you're like, when are you gonna go down? It's just so fun and so big.
The cars we use, they're big, they're loud, they're exciting. So seeing big lines, getting ready for thrill rides, just it gets me really excited.
The Radford School, originally established in 1968, hopes to begin expanding to even more events in Arizona to continue inspiring and educating the youth on automobiles, racing, and more.
A new record, over 2,000 cars at this show. I can tell fans can't get enough, and so they're going to come back for more. Barrett-Jackson and all of its thrills will return to Westworld again this year, as it's slated to return October 10th through the 13th.
We're going that way, we're going that way. Pass it into your teammate.
These days, there's a lot of talk about athletes profiting off their name, image, and likeness. But in Ankeny, you can see how the We Will Collective is taking an approach to benefit the community.
Oh yes, Nash!
We wanted to find a way to engage with the fan base in a unique way, and specifically with youth basketball.
Universities across the country, including Iowa State, are using groups like We Will to equally pay a number of athletes and help kids by putting on camps like this one at the Prairie Trail Sports Complex, giving kids the chance to play the sport they love.
Again. Bucket, bucket, boom!
With the athletes they admire most, leaving a lasting mark.
He really wants to play basketball, and this is his first real basketball camp, so it leaves a really good impression.
Iowa State athletes are happy to be able to make a little bit of extra money, all while impacting the community. And it really feels like a slam dunk.
It's good on your heart. It's good on your soul. It's good for you in general. I think anytime you're giving back to others, and especially if those people are in need or they want to spend time with you, or if they look up to you or something like that, I think that's super good.
Go. Good job, guys.
I'm super thankful to the collective because as a walk-on, they do not have to include me in anything that's not a contractual or anything like that, but they do a great job inviting me to things and allowing me to give back. There you go, sweetie.
To see the smiles on these kids' faces, to interact with their favorite Cyclones, and to know that it's also helping the Cyclones as well, it's really the perfect situation.
Bloom says the collective works with 25 different charity organizations,
There you go, dude.
putting some money in players' pockets and smiles on the kids' faces.
And buckets in the scrimmage.
In Ankeny, Ethan Tuttle for KCCI, Iowa's sports leader.